Hey there, Las Cruces friends. It's Sam Stichter. Be sure to join me on this week, Saturday night at 9 o'clock on Facebook. I'm going to have local Las Cruces business entrepreneur, Marci Dickerson. Hey, Marci, welcome. What are some of the things that you're going to be talking about on this week's show?
We're going to talk a little bit about everything, the fate of small businesses. Of course, we've got some drinks with us, and then we're going to talk about what is currently going on and what does our future look like.
All right, that's going to be an exciting show. So Las Cruces, be sure to tune in Saturday nights on Facebook at 9 o'clock this week with Sam Stichter.
Hello, Las Cruces and everyone out in the internet. This is Jamie O'Hara, the magic guy and all-around entertainer, and I'm in the dressing room getting ready for my interview on This Week with Sam Stichter. And I'm looking for something here in the... Oh, wait, there it is. There it is. I got it. It's a Texas penny. These blow over from El Paso when it's windy. See, it's flexible and bendy. Here, I'll show you how it works. I hide it inside my ring. My wife doesn't mind. It's a pretty sturdy ring. So I fold it up and I put it right inside the ring like that and it's gone. Whew, it's back again. It's magic. See you on Sam Stichter's show.
Hi, Las Cruces friends. Thanks for tuning in on Facebook. You know, we're getting ready for this week's big show, and I'm really excited because we're going to have a magician on the show. And the crew has been getting ready here in the studio for his act. This is his table with some of his tricks on it. And I've been talking to some of the crew members about some of the acts that the magician's going to do. And one of the crew members, I think he's pulling my leg a little bit, because he told me that this hat is magic and there's a rabbit inside. And he said to me that if I touch the rabbit's ear, I'm going to disappear. So I'm gonna test this out. Whoa, what happened? Hey guys, bring me back. I gotta do my show this week. Whoa, I'm back. Now, Las Cruces, don't you go disappearing on me. I need you to be here every Saturday night at 9 o'clock on Facebook to watch This Week with Sam Stichter. We'll see you then. Hi there, Las Cruces Facebook friends. This is Sam Stichter with This Week. Be sure to tune in Saturday night at 9 o'clock. We have an amazing show coming up. We have local magician and musician Jamie O'Hara, and we have entrepreneur and civic superhero Marci Dickerson on the show. So you're not going to want to miss it. That's this Saturday at 9 o'clock p.m. on Facebook. See you then. Hey there, Las Cruces. I hope everyone's doing really well. Thanks for tuning in to This Week with Sam Stichter. You know, summer's almost here, and the weather around Las Cruces has been pretty nice this whole month. Typically, the month of May, one of my favorite months of the year. We start off the month with Cinco de Mayo, and then we end with Memorial Day. During the month, we have the end of the school year, which as a teacher, I love, and typically graduations this year, not so much, but we'll talk about that a little later. But May also brings Mother's Day, and this year in particular, Mother's Day was kind of special because my wife's birthday of all things, fell on Mother's Day. So I know the women in the audience are going, oh, that's so lovely. And I know the men are going, you poor bastard. Yay for me, I get double the opportunity to screw things up. So, you know, after almost a quarter of a century of being married, or as I say, 25 years to life, I've learned what I think is a few things, although I probably haven't learned a damn thing. When my wife says, as she typically does, I don't need you to do anything special for my birthday. My alarm goes off in my head, and I'm reminded of that scene from Star Wars when Admiral Akbar goes, "It's a trap!" But you know, yay for me again, because with this lovely quarantine we're in, I can't even give her my old standby celebration of taking her out to dinner and a movie. So, like most of you, I decided to stay home. I made her a beautiful dinner, and we decided to stream a movie, or as in my house, we call it Netflix and nap. Well, you're not going to want to nap through this show tonight, that's for sure. We have entertainer extraordinaire, Jamie O'Hara is here. Also on the show, we have Las Cruces' very own, what I call her, my superhero, Marci Dickerson. So stick around, we'll be right back with This Week. So welcome to the show, Jamie, a.k.a. the Magic Man, right?
The Magic Guy.
The Magic Guy, that's right. And for those people here in Las Cruces who might not know you, I know you're a resident of the area and you work in a business here. Can you tell us a little bit about your connection to Las Cruces?
I moved here a long time ago, in 1982, and I started my career as a magician about 1987. I was in the restaurant industry prior to that, never really left the restaurant industry. And I've traveled all around the region doing shows over the last 34 years. And the last 5 months, I've been working with a local illusionist, and we had a small magic theater and venue for special events and a magic shop we were working on. And I'm still doing my shows that I do for schools and libraries and special events. In fact, this summer, I'm doing a virtual show at one of the libraries in New Mexico. So the show must go on.
I was going to say sign of the times.
Yes.
So I know I was reading a little bit about you before the show, and the one thing I know, you've been involved in magic almost your entire life.
My entire life. I am 56 years old, and I started doing magic when I was 7, so I guess that makes a long time.
And what first got you interested in magic?
I think I watched the Ed Sullivan Show, and I saw Slidini or some great magician on television. And then I had a magician come to my 7th birthday party when I was just a little guy back in New York, and it was a lady magician, in fact, named Queenie. And I asked my parents to get me magic books and magic sets, and I had New York City nearby and went to the magic store and a lot of things. My family had a magic shop when I was 10, 11, 12, 13 years old.
That really helped. Huh?
Yeah, that helped a lot. My grandmother started a costume rental business, and when she was aging, my uncle took over, and he was a school teacher and in New York City, and they ran the business part-time. And they mostly rented costumes out for festivals, holidays, Halloween, New Year's, and they would outfit plays and such. 2 of my cousins got into magic, and it's not weird for a costume shop to have a prank or a joke counter. We had a magic counter, and I worked at that magic counter when I was an adolescent, being under the mentorship of great magicians. Because of Facebook, I'm still connected to some of those people. Hi, Phil Clipper and Michael Berlant, and it just stuck. And when I moved out to New Mexico after a few years in the restaurant business, my brother and my mom and my cousin are like, "Hey, you should do magic. Your cousin's doing great with it." And here we are.
Yeah. No, it's amazing how life sometimes takes you full circle. I mentioned a few shows ago, I did this. I'm originally from Pennsylvania, so I'm a transplant to Las Cruces myself, and I did a show like this about 30 years ago, and then went into teaching, and now I'm kind of coming full circle in my 50s as well. So
you're pretty youthful. I was going to say 30 years ago, were you like 11?
Thank you. So I understand that you have a few tricks that you're going to do
I do.
Here at the desk.
I
and
would
also
like to
later
remind
on.
everybody, do wear your mask in public. I got one of these cool black ones here,
got
but
my
I
Steelers
also
one.
find that my glasses get fogged up when I wear my mask, because I'm wearing my mask, I've got it on, and I'm talking, and the glasses get fogged up. And so I figured out what I can do is if I just reach in the middle of the mask, I can usually get a little handkerchief out, and then I can use the handkerchief to clean my glasses off. It really, really works out.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. So do wear your mask, because you can make a fashion statement with it.
So I know you're not only a sleight of hand magician. You're an illusionist. You do all sorts of things. What are some things that you do?
Magic's the art of illusion. I do a lot of storytelling in my magic, and I like to engage the audience. I'm kind of a talking act. Some magicians do a lot of magic with just background music and very minimal talking.
Right.
Magic, like music, has genres. There's classical music and jazz and 17 kinds of metal and country and western and country and so forth. Magic is no different, but it's all the art of illusion. Whether you make an elephant disappear or a coin disappear, you're still making an object appear to go away, and everyone goes, wow, oh my gosh, that's amazing. So, I did want to do a card trick for you, and one of the things I'm doing besides offering some virtual shows for clients that have worked with me in the past and who want to work with me in the future is I have invented a magic trick that I'm going to have for sale. So people, and you can learn how to do this, and it's really cool because I can prove, Sam, that I had no idea what card you were going to choose.
Okay.
Usually magicians, they get the card tricks right. I have a pack of cards. In a moment, you're going to choose a card, and I can prove that I had no clue. I know it sounds strange, that I had no idea. So
I can verify those are all different
right,
cards.
yeah, you can see it. Can you verify? They're all different cards. Okay. Would you like to choose the card by looking at the front of it, or do you choose it blind from the back? Your choice.
I'll choose it blind.
Okay, great. So just touch any card, truly any. That one right there?
Yes.
Okay. This is great. This is great. So you stop me right here at the 6. Okay? So I am going to put the 6 right there. All right? Now, I can prove to you, sir, that I had no idea you were going to choose that card. Because before I came into Las Cruces Channel Studios, I took my marker and I put a huge question mark on the back of this card because I had no idea you were going to choose it.
And I wasn't there when I picked it.
No, it wasn't there. You saw both sides of the card.
right.
You touched the back, and that is the 6 of clubs right there, yeah. I had no idea you were going to choose that card, but that's the one I wrote the question mark on.
Oh, that awesome trick. So speaking of tricks, I know that you're working with over there at Ray's studio
Yes.
of optical of illusions and magic.
Yes.
Over in Recanata.
Recanata.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, Ray's the illusionist is an amazing guy and quite the entrepreneur, and he's a physician here in town, and he's doing telemedicine these days because everyone's offices are
so he's
closed.
a doctor and a magician.
He's a doctor and a magician. He's got a great story, and he was rebooting his love for magic and a big illusion, what they call grand illusion. I do lots of different magic. That's the area of magic I haven't done the most of because I really haven't had the stages to do it on. I'm very familiar with it. And so it's been very exciting working with him and the big illusion shows. And we've had very successful shows over there, and we did a big blindfold drive in his Ferrari, which was really awesome. However, the world is on pause, and so I'm not too sure when the theater will open, although we're hoping to be able to do something before too long.
Okay. Well, I know, and before we run out of time here, I know you do have one more trick that you wanted to do here at the desk. If you want to bring that up real quick.
Oh well, yeah, I did that with the mask, but
did you
that's
have another
okay.
one?
That's okay. How close can we get in with the camera here? All right, good. Okay, I got it. Do you know what these are, Sam?
Rubber bands.
They're thumbs. But you are a very observant person. I do have a rubber band, so you're correct. So thumb, index finger, and rubber band. They're kind of crossed over each other a little bit, just like that. And now they're not really. So it happens.
See that again?
Yeah, absolutely. You're watching just like that, and they go through each other. Now, I often do a sequence where I have you hold the rubber band, but because of safety and social distancing, I'm not going to do that. I am going to show you this, though. See these two rubber bands? I'm just going to kind of touch them together. Ready? 1, 2, just like that. And now they're linked.
Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. And I'm just going to take this one, and I'm going to break it. And when I break it, if I squeeze it for just a moment, I can often put it right back together again.
That's really cool.
Magic!
Well, speaking of magic, I know coming up after our break here, you're gonna be on set and you're gonna do some more magic tricks.
I am.
All right. So Las Cruces, stay tuned. After this break, we will have our magician come right back for you.
Hi, I'm Ray Bamberg with Here on Earth. I would like to invite you for a free hearing evaluation to our office. We've been here in southern New Mexico for 34 years helping people hear better.
Welcome back to This Week. As promised, Las Cruces, we have local magician and illusionist Jamie O'Hara, and he's here, and he's going to do some great tricks for us. Take it away, Jamie.
Hello, Las Cruces. Jamie O'Hara, the magic guy here, and I have a magic wand inside of this little clear tube. I'm going to teach you how to do a trick with a tube, like a paper towel holder, an aluminum foil holder, in a few minutes. But don't go get it now. We're going to do some magic with this. I know this looks like a wooden spoon, but it's mine. That makes it magic. I've got a couple of handkerchiefs. I'm going to put one inside my little tube, just like that. And I'll put another one in my little tube. Get in there. If you want to do this at home, don't use sharp handkerchiefs. Use the soft ones like I have, because the sharp ones hurt. And put another one in here. Just get it right in there. Now, you ready? Wave the magic wand. And they are all tied together. So I am going to do a card trick for you. I have here some red cards and some black cards, and I'm going to mix them up. So what I'll do is just take one of them from this side and trade it with one from that side. So they should be just a little jumbled up, 3 and 1, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4 red cards, and on the other side I have 1, 2, 3, 4 black cards. This time I'll take two from here and 2 from here, and trade them half and half. But here's the deal. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 red cards, and the same situation over here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 black cards. I did 1, I did 2, so now I'll take 3 cards from here and I'll trade it with 3 cards from there. They should be really jumbled up, but I already did 3 and 1, so now I'll just trade them completely. It's like I did nothing at all. All of these are still red and all of these are still red. So if you have a paper towel tube, or this one is from aluminum foil, it's kind of narrow, what I want you to do is hold your hand. I'm holding this in my right hand, and I take my left hand and put it up in front of you, and then you put this like a telescope right in front of your right eye, and then move your left hand into it, and it will appear, it's an optical illusion, it'll appear as though there's a hole going right through the middle of your hand. Only you can see the illusion. It's a really fun trick. So get a paper towel tube or one from aluminum foil, hold it in front of your eye like a telescope, over yonder, and then move your hand in front of it. And as you move your hand in front of it, it's going to look like you've got this great big hole going through your hand. It's really, really cool. So if anybody wants to find out how to get hold of me, probably Facebook is a great way to find out what's going on with me and what's going on up at the Magic Studio when we're ready to reopen and do shows. How are we doing on time? We got 1 minute. 1 minute. I was going to do a trick with the ropes, but I think I will do something with one of these handkerchiefs. Those are tied together, so I've got this one I cleaned my glasses with earlier. When I count to 3, we're going to make this one disappear, and hopefully Corona will disappear. Ready? 1, 2, 3. You guys have a great day. Thank you for watching Las Cruces Channel. I'm Jamie O'Hara.
Thank you, Jamie. That was awesome. You know, Las Cruces, if you love magic like I do, be sure to check out Jamie O'Hara's Facebook page, and there you can find out how to do the tricks and illusions and learn some more and how to get a contact with Jamie so he can teach you some of these tricks. And they also have, remember, Ray's Studio of Illusions and Magic here in Las Cruces on Recanata Boulevard. So folks, guess what? We have another amazing guest coming up here after the break. She's Las Cruces' own entrepreneur and civic superhero, Marci Dickerson is here. So stay tuned. We'll be right back after these messages.
Attention Medicare customers with diabetes. Now you can stop the painful pricking of your fingers with a continuous glucose monitor. And they're covered by Medicare if you qualify. Call right now for free information.
You know, folks, when my producer Chris approached me a few months ago and asked me to do this show, he came to me with an idea about doing a local Tonight Show. And he said to me, you know, we want to feature the movers and shakers of Las Cruces. And you know what? I can't think of anybody else who embodies that description more than my guest here tonight. Please help me welcome to the show, Marci Dickerson.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Very honored to be here. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Marci, I know you have been doing an awful lot of things for the Las Cruces community during this quarantine shutdown. Can you tell me about a few of those things?
We certainly have tried. I'll give you a quick overview because I know our time's limited.
Yes.
So we've given out over 16,000 free meals to seniors and as well as children.
Wow.
A lot of those meals were sponsored, half of the cost when the community sponsored, half the cost we took care of. We've given over 18,000 pounds of whole food. So we had, beans, we had chili. Chili was sponsored by Young Guns, as well as the beans. The Binns family came in and sponsored potatoes. Farm Day Messiah sponsored rice. So we've gotten to do that and really help people.
That's amazing. It seems like a lot of people in the community joined you in this effort.
It really was. So we had a tremendous amount of community response and community support that really helped us with that. So we're excited about that. We also did over 14,000 masks were given out to the police department, our fire department, a lot of our medical community received that. So that's just some of it. We've been very, very blessed to have had a lot of people help us in it and certainly help us reach out to the community, and we always are very thankful for that. But we hope we've gotten to make a difference. That makes it's always nice when you get to help people and it makes a difference. I mean, tomorrow we are delivering 100 food baskets,
wow.
So food boxes to the Mescalero Indian Apache tribe. So we facilitated that with the state of New Mexico. So we're pretty excited about that as well.
That's great. I referred to you in my monologue earlier as a civic superhero, and I truly mean that.
Well,
because
thank you. It's very kind.
No problem. You have definitely helped out not only the community, but really touched me is I also know that you've helped out your employees at your local at your multiple businesses here in town. Can you tell me a little bit about how you've done that?
Yeah, we have. So when this all happened, we didn't know how long it would last, and so we certainly gave them cash at the time. March 18th, when we had to notify everybody, we gave everybody cash. Our catering team has stayed on payroll the whole time. So we've been using them to do different charity activities, helping people in their lawns and that kind of stuff. Our restaurant crew, we got $15,000 worth of food that we purchased for them and gave that out. That was when at the beginning we had like the severe food shortage and everybody was in a panic. So we did that. We also paid a lot of their rents in April.
That's amazing.
And we've been able to keep pretty much paying everybody and, trying to make sure for those that didn't get unemployment or didn't qualify or had problems getting unemployment, because that's been an issue, that they were able to keep food on their tables, make sure the kids were taken care of, and make sure their rent was paid.
Well, I can tell you, that's amazing to hear. I know, unfortunately, not all the small businesses in town were able to do that, and I know you're worried about small business survival and how some of the businesses, not only for your own businesses, but everyone here in Las Cruces, because we are a community and we care about each other. Can you tell me a little bit about what your survival of the small business and what you're hoping to see when business starts opening up? We've heard possibly when?
Well, we heard from the governor that it was supposed to be June 1st. 1st. We hope that sticks.
I hope
She did
so.
tell us May 15th before. Now we're at June 1st.
Yeah.
So we certainly hope that sticks. But I know that it's been a huge challenge for everyone who's a small business on, getting those dollars through the door. I will say the community has been amazing at supporting people with takeout, supporting that curbside, Las Cruces curbside restaurants. That Facebook page has been so great and so
Yes, I
wonderful to
frequent it
everybody.
often.
Oh, it's been such an asset to us. And, and everybody's really just struggling, and they're trying to get as much, any dollar through the door helps us survive another day. And so we've been doing takeout. We've been doing, of course, Wing Day. We had our 50-cent wings, which we've always had 50-cent wings. We just never did them in a curbside part before. So that's the community really showed up and helped us with that and have
Well, I
done
noticed
great.
instead of Taco Tuesday, you did taco, or you did Tuesday wings.
We've had Wing Day. So that the outpouring of the community and the support, I think, for all the restaurants certainly has been huge. And I know that all of the restaurants, we just had a meeting with the restaurants earlier this week, and I know that all of the restaurants are really appreciative of that. So that's, a piece. You just had to get more creative. We had to get, do things differently, see what was the best way to interact with our customers and what we could do for them while they're all staying home. And that's, that's a big challenge.
Yeah, for sure. I know you've been trying to do so many things to help the community, and the one thing that I know you wanted to do, and then it kind of got shot down, so to speak, was the drive-through, but there is hope at the end of the channel. Can you tell me a little bit about
There is a little bit of hope there, yes. No, we were basically told no
Right.
by the governor. We didn't think we were doing anything wrong. We had patterned it after the churches and things like that. I was informed I was incorrect in my analysis. So now what our plan is that we open on June 1st. Restaurants are allowed to go back to work then. We have told our customers we will bring them a drive-in movie. We are obligated to that, and we certainly are going to deliver on our promises. So what our plan is on June 1st and 2nd, we will have the drive-in movies at Game 2. And then after that, Allen Theaters actually is going to be taking over the drive-in movie. Okay. And, we certainly don't want to do battle with them. We want to support, same reason I don't have a Taco Tuesday.
Right.
We try to not do battle with other locals that are, really working hard to survive. So we got with them. We're going to do the first 2 days of it to, bring those movies to our customers like we promised we would. And then after that, Allen Theaters will be taking over the drive-in movie. And when they go back to getting to be inside, then we'll probably pick it back up again and wait and see how that goes. But, we will have drive-in movies June 1st and 2nd, as far as we know.
All right, well, that's awesome. One of the other things that I see you brought here today was your quarantine quartz from that you do at the game, and we're going to have you back on another show so you can actually.
I know, I'm excited.
Show me how to make these, and we can definitely sample some of them.
Absolutely, the only way to survive quarantine is liquor. It really is.
It certainly helps. So, but what, Marci, what I do have to say to you is that I truly think that you embody what, as I said earlier, what this community needs, and you do show a lot of love. And
thank you.
One of our other guests here tonight, he's going to be singing a song for us by, and the song is called "Love" by Nat King Cole, and it's going to our guest from earlier, Jamie O'Hara. So, Jamie, why don't you take it away for us?
Hello, Las Cruces, and it was so great to see Marci Dickerson. In fact, my trio is hopefully going to be playing at the Game 1. We've got a couple of dates lined up. We'll see what happens. Definitely the day after Christmas, December 26th, perhaps a show in August. I have a little Nat King Cole for everybody out there. It's a happy song. L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore, and love is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Oh, two in love can make it take long, but please don't break it. Love was made for me and you.
O is for the only one I see. B is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore, and love is all that I can give to you. Oh, love is more than just a game for two. Oh, two in love can make it. Take my heart, but please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. Oh, yeah. Love was made for me and you. Good night, love.
Thank you, Jamie, for that beautiful rendition of L.O.V.E. by Nat King Cole. It was awesome. I want to thank my guest again tonight here on the set with me, Marci Dickerson. Marci, just one more thing before we go. What are, my audience here, what are some of the things that the people in the Las Cruces community can do to help the small business owners like yourself?
Certainly by frequenting us, buying our food products, doing that's always really important. But the most important thing right now is get on the phone, get on social media, talk to our government, talk to our governor, and tell them that we need Las Cruces open. We need small businesses in Las Cruces open back up. And I think that advocacy is really the only thing that we can ask for people. Certainly we appreciate all they've done for us, but the more that people can get that message out, the better off we are.
All right. Well, you heard Las Cruces. Let's support local businesses here in Las Cruces. And, I know this time of year has been a little crazy for everyone, especially I want to give a shout out to those 2020 graduates for the high schools and the colleges. I know it's not the graduation you expected, but look at it this way, it is historical, and you're going to remember this, and it's a unique time. So take that into heart when you're celebrating with your family and friends, and remember to make this week your best week. Thank you.
What can make us and Sam feel this way? Talking about my girl. You the man, Sam. How you guys doing out there tonight? We love you all. We love you all. Yes, we love you all. We're gonna do just a couple more songs. Once again, we're promoting Sam's show for 9 p.m., right?
9 p.m. Saturday nights on
Saturday
Facebook.
night. That's prime time, ladies and gentlemen. Prime time with Sam. Somebody give Sam a thumbs up. Come on now. Give him a thumbs up. Tell him that you love him. Say, Sam, we love you. I want y'all to write that right now. Write it right now.
Write it.
Sam, we love you.
Hey, I'm trying.
Hey, you try, man. Trying is not doing nothing. When you're doing it, you're doing it, Sam. You're doing it. You sung that song. You sung it. Tell him right now. I sang that song.
I sang it. I got some exclusive soul.
That's right, baby. Exclusive song. Enough of love, baby. All right, we're going to go to another song real quick, and then we're going to get out of the studios. They probably got somebody else coming, but we want to, do a little bit more. Daylight come and me won't go till that ring alarm. Daylight come and me want go home. Me stack a banana till the morning come. Daylight come and me want go home. Me come and me start Taliban, Taliban banana. Daylight come and me want go home. Me come and me start Taliban, Taliban banana. Daylight come and me want go home. My inner 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot, hey! Daylight come and me want go home. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot, hey! Daylight come and me want go home. A beautiful bunch, I ride my banana. Daylight come and me want go home. Highly deadly like a black tarantula. Daylight come and me want go home. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot, hey! Daylight come and me want go home. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot, hey! Daylight come and me want go home. We're all sensitive people with so much to give. Understand me, sugar. Since we've got to be here, then let's live. I love you. Listen, there's nothing wrong with me loving you, baby. No, no. And giving yourself to me can never be wrong if the love is true. Oh, baby, yeah. Get it on. You know what I'm talking about. Let's love, baby, this minute. Oh, yeah. Get it on. Ain't nothing wrong with me loving you. Oh, I want to get it on. Oh, babe, I want to get it on. Loving you is wrong. I won't get it on. Oh, yeah. Oh, I won't get it on. They call me Mr. Lover.
They call me Mr. Lover, lover. They call me Mr. Lover, lover.
Mr.
They call me Mr. Lover, lover. They call me Mr. Lover, lover. They call me Mr. Bombastic. Call me Bombastic. She touched me in the back to tell me Mr. Romance. Call me Bombastic. She touched me in the back to tell me Mr. Raw.
Yeah.
Some more. Just like a deal gas, often taught me how to like on the wheels. I'm a lyrical lover. Touch me for no feel for my sexual physical. You know me well, built you my, oh my. When I can't you tell, I'm just like a turtle crawling out the missile. When you pick up the bit of my body, put me under a spell. With your couscous perfume, girl, they got me go to hell. Bombastic, tell me bombastic. You taught me in the back to tell me, Mr. Rama. Room, tell me bombastic. She taught me in my back to tell me, where's Mr. Marvin Gaye?
There's nothing wrong with me loving you. No. There's nothing wrong with me loving you. No. I want to get it on, on, on. I want to get it on, on. Mr. Lover, Lover.
Mr. Lover loves you too, man.
Yes, he loves you, man. Shabba. Hey, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Just a quick one. We'll see you next time on the next go round.